Yo, so in today's video, I just want to show you guys how to start investing in the stock market. This will be a step-by-step tutorial on how to get started in the stock market, how to start investing, and how to start being financially free. So before we dive deep into the video, I just want to start out with some preparations that you're going to need and just some keywords and stuff like that. So obviously you're going to need your phone. You're going to need a Wi-Fi connection. You're also going to need your social security number. You're going to need your bank account information. So your account number and your routing number. Make sure to have those two things. Those will definitely come in handy as you would need it when you do the sign-up process of it all. But before we start, I just want to go over some key definitions and keywords that you would need to know. So some things that you just need to know about the stock market and stuff is you need to have an investing account, somewhere where you can invest. So just like a bank, you have your money and you want to put it in a bank. Well, there's different banks you can go to. You can go to Chase, you can go to Bank of America, you can go to Associated Bank. So there's different bank that you can go to, just like how there's different brokerages that you can go to and invest your money in. So there's Robinhood, which is the one that I personally use. There's Webull, there's Public, there's Vitality, there's Vanguard. There's so much out there. There's so many brokerages, apps that you can use. So it's really up to your preference and what you would like to use. It really doesn't matter which one you end up choosing. It's all the same basically. Obviously some will have certain features that other doesn't. So please do your due diligence and just figure out what brokerage account is best for you. And so the next word that I want to tell you guys about is what the stock market really is. So we always hear about the stock market, it's going up, it's going down, stuff like that. And it's stock market is always on the news, and it's a big part of the economy. But we always hear that word, the two word, but we really don't know what it really is. So what a stock market is that it's a place where you can invest your money. So and you're wondering, what am I investing in? What you're investing in is different companies in the whole entire world. So companies like Procter & Gamble, Apple, Microsoft, Google, all those companies, Tesla, Toyota, stuff like that. So all of those companies is in the stock market. So what it does is that you purchase a share in a company. So let's say, for example, you purchase $5 into Apple. You purchase $5 of Apple. Oh, now you own $5 worth of Apple. And what Apple does with that $5 is, well, they take that money and they reuse it and they invest it into their company. Obviously, $5 is nothing, but I'm just trying to give you an example and try to really explain to you what the stock market really is. So it's just a place where you can buy or you can purchase shares of a company, and stuff like that. And those are just some key definitions that you need to know. There's some basic vocabulary. So let's go ahead and dive deep into the video here. So first, obviously you need a phone. You would go to the App Store. So click on the App Store. Then you would go ahead and go to the search bar, search, And in here, you can look up any brokerage apps that you would like to use. So there's Webull. There's Webull right there. Webull. There's Vanguard. You know, it's different apps you use but for the sake of this video, we're going to use Robinhood because that's currently what I'm using right now. So this is Robinhood, and I need to update it, but yeah, I'll go ahead and update that later. Yep, Robinhood's right here is the ones that I used. You know, green app with the little leaf. Yeah, it's just the reason why I choose Robinhood is it's just easier to me compared to the other apps. You know, it's not as complex or as in depth as the other brokerages apps, and that's what I like about it. You know, it's easy to navigate, it's easy to use, it's just easier to understand. So I definitely recommend it for any beginners out there. And you know, me myself, I am a beginner. I only started investing in the stock market a couple months ago when I turned 18. So you know, I haven't been investing in the stock market for that long, so I'm not as an expert or as experienced as compared to other people. But you know, I have picked up some knowledge and some experience here and there, so I just thought I was wanting to share it with you guys. So you know, after you hit download, after it's finished downloading, just click on the app. Here's my app. It's gonna ask you to sign in, stuff like that. Now here, I already have an account. I already started. So your screen won't look anything like this at all, or at least not yet. What yours will look like is when you first log in or sign in into the app, right? When you first click onto the app, it will tell you to sign up. So you're gonna need to put in your email. You're gonna need to create a password. After that, it's gonna ask you to link your bank account. So you're gonna need your routing number, and then you are going to need your account number. After that, it's gonna ask you to put in your social security number. So go ahead and put that in. It's gonna ask you how much money you make in a year. It's gonna ask you your home address and stuff like that. And afterwards, after you do all that sign up, you should be good to go. Now, just for a heads up, you do need to be 18 to invest in the stock market. Now, if you're not 18, that's totally okay. You can ask your parent or guardian to make an account for you, and so then you can start investing that way. But you know, for the sake of this video, let's just say that we're all at the legal age of 18 years old. So after you sign up and all that, put in your information, put in your email, create a password, put in your bank account, put in your SSN, and put in your home address, your income, stuff like that. After you finish all of that, you know, it does sound like a long process and you're putting a lot of personal information in there. But trust me, you know, your information is going to be protected. Your information is not going to be shared to anybody. It's just for the app to know, or for the brokerage account to know, you know, you're a real person, you know, your background history is okay. You're not like a convicted felony or anything like that. So it's just all legal stuff that you have to do and stuff like that. But don't worry, your information is going to be protected, and stuff like that. And another heads up that I want to tell you guys is please don't invest money that you can't afford to lose. So don't go and take your lunch money and instead of going and buy lunch, invest in the stock market instead, because you know you can possibly lose money and then you're gonna have no money to buy lunch. So only use money that you can afford to lose. So yeah. So now that we start, so after you sign up, your screen is gonna look something like this. You know, you're not gonna have $1,800. You know, $1,800 is nothing. You know, like I said, I just started, but you're just gonna have zero. You're not gonna have anything down here because you're not invested in any stocks yet. But your screen is gonna look something like this. And then what you want to do next is you will want to click on buying power, and this is where you can transfer your money from your bank account into your Robinhood account, right? So what you want to do is you want to click on deposit funds right there, big big green bar. So click on that. Click on any amount you want. $10. You hit review. You hit transfer. And then after that, I'm not going to do it because I already put in my money for this month. But yeah, so you put deposit funds, hit however much you want, $100, $200, however much you want. You hit review, you hit transfer. After that, it's going to transfer $100 from your bank account or however much money you put into your Robinhood account, and it's going to pop up right here under buying power. It's going to pop up the amount of money that you have available to use. Afterwards, now you have some money to play with, right? So for the sake, let's say you have $100 that you just transfer into. Now you have $100 in your Robinhood account, ready to go, ready to play around with. Now, let's go ahead and just look at some stocks, and I really want to explain to you what some of these things are. So, for example, VTI. What is VTI? Ticker symbol VTI, Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. And what is a ETF? A ETF is instead of one stock, is a bundle of a whole bunch of stocks. So Vanguard Total Stock Market. So in this ETF, it has all of the companies that's in the stock market that's located in the US in this one single stock. So instead of just having Apple right there, instead of just having Apple, or instead of just having Microsoft, you're having, all of the companies in the US is located in this one single stock. So a simpler way to say is like you're buying stock in bulk, like you're instead of just buying one thing, you're buying it in bulk. So that's a really simple way to explain it, and that's what we call ETF. So ETF is a place where you can buy stocks in bulk. Like you're not just buying one thing, you're buying multiple company. Yeah, you're buying multiple companies in one single buy, if that makes sense. Or you can buy a single stock, you buy one thing. So like Apple is one stock, so you can buy however much of Apple you want, and you own that much of Apple. So let's say you buy $10 worth of Apple, so that's how much I have in Apple right now. I own $10 worth of Apple. But let's say you buy the same $10 into an ETF, you would have $10, spread all over however much companies that is in this ETF. So all of the companies in the stock market in the US, you own a very small percentage of every single one of those companies if you buy this Vanguard ETF. And there's different ETFs. There's VOO. So what that is the top 500 companies. So the top 500 companies in the US is in the stock. So companies like Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Tesla, stuff like that is all in there. There's this Vanguard Growth ETF, and what that is all the growth companies, all the up and coming companies, all the newer companies that's becoming big is in this ETF. So you're just like I said, you're just buying stocks in bulk. It's a really simple way to say it. And then so I just wanted to explain it to you guys for a little bit to get to know some definitions of the stock market. Now I have to advise you, the stock market is like a roller coaster. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. It's never a constant pace. Like it's always moving. It's always adjusting. You can be up $10 today, but be down $20 the next day. So you can definitely lose money in the stock market. Don't think like, oh, I'm gonna put my money in the stock market and make so much money. Yeah, you can. You most definitely can, and a lot of people have, and a majority of people do make a lot of money from the stock market. But then once again, you are, you are able to lose money as well, So yeah, so make sure you just have a strong mindset. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Like I said, only put money into the stock market, like money that you can afford to lose, that you are willing to lose. Only invest with money that you are willing to lose. So yeah, so just a little heads up and some key definitions before we dive deep here. But yeah, once you sign up for everything and once you put you deposit some funds into your Robinhood account, after that you're gonna have some money to play with. So you're gonna go ahead and go to the search button. So click on the search button in the middle right there. Click on search. And go ahead and look up any stock or any ETF that you desire. Anything you can invest in Procter and Gamble, invest in Apple, anything. So anything that you want, So let's first say, I'm just show you guys an example. I'm gonna go ahead and look up Apple, right? So search up Apple right there. It's ticker symbol AAPL. Go ahead and click on that, and it's gonna pop up like this, something like this, right? So what do you want to do if you want to buy one single share of Apple? It's gonna run you $166 and 74 cents. Look at that. It moves up, it moves down, moves up, it moves down. Now it's going down. Like I said, it moves a lot. The stock market moves a lot. So if you want to purchase a single share of Apple, it's gonna cost you $166 roughly, and then. But you don't have to buy a whole single share of Apple. You can buy a little percentage of Apple. Like I said, I have $10.20 in Apple, so you can purchase however much you want. So let's just say you had $100, right? You're gonna go ahead and click on trade. Go ahead and click on buy, and then right here is going to tell you how much available money you have to buy Apple. Obviously, I have zero because I didn't put any in there. But for you, if you did put any money in there, let's just say you had $100, it would say $100 available to buy AAPL. You put $100 in there, review, and obviously I don't have enough buying power. But on your screen, you're going to hit review, and then it's going to ask you to hit submit, and afterward, it's going to ask you to hit submit again. And then after you hit submit again, and then it's going to tell you that, oh, congratulations, you purchased X amount of money into Apple. Apple is now going to pop up in your main menu. So Apple's going to be right here. So let's say you had $100 in Apple. Oh, now you have $100 worth of Apple shares to your name. So it's gonna pop up here. It's gonna tell you how much you have. So market value, that's how much money you bought, how much shares you have, and stuff like that. So it's gonna be right here, and congratulations, you are now officially invested in the stock market. Welcome to the party. So stuff like that. So yeah. So there you go. It's pretty simple stuff to understand. Pretty simple stuff to do. And obviously, like I said, just be prepared to lose money because you will. But research has shown that the stock market every single year returns 7%. So you're more likely to make money and then lose money. But like I said, you are gonna lose money. So don't be scared about that. Yeah. So it's pretty simple stuff, and yeah. I just want to show you guys around for a little bit. So, for today, I'm up $11.77. I'm up $22.86 the past week. Year to date, all time, I am up $36.19 or 17 cents. Excuse me. Yeah, so I have a total of $1,800.85 in my account total. I put about $1,700 something. So just take the $1,800 and take the $1,810.81 and minus that with however much I made. however much I'm up, which is $36.22. So minus that, and then you'll get the amount of money that I have invested in, that I have put in so far, and I have made $36.29. As you can see, I was up a lot just a couple of weeks ago. I was up $104. But then, things happen, and, you lose money. And, like I said, when I first started, I was losing money, making money, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up. You see that in February 20th, I was down $25.74, $29. February 23rd, I was down $73. So yeah, you can definitely lose a lot of money. You can also make a lot of money, as you can see right here. On March 14th, I was down $82. So like I say, it's a roller coaster, and if you can see, as you graph, there's no constant thing. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So like I said, only invest in a stock market if you have the intentions of having your money in the stock market for a very, very, very long time. Don't be like, I'm gonna buy today, I'm gonna sell tomorrow, because people like that, 99% of the time, they end up losing money. 99% of the time, people who buy and then sell in a short amount of time tend to lose money. So only invest in a stock market if you have the intentions of holding your money in the stock market for a very, very long time. I'm talking about years and years and years, like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25, 30 years. Like, I'm talking about that long amount of time. So yeah, it's not no get rich quick scheme. It's not. So if that's what you're looking for, that's not going to happen with the stock market, at least. So if you're gonna invest your money, have the intentions of holding it for a very long time. And yeah, and at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I guarantee you're gonna make money, as long as you just keep reinvesting. That's a key part too. You need to reinvest money every single month. So you put $100 today, right? Put in $100 today. Next month, you need to put however much money back into the stock market again. So if you want to put another $100 back in the stock market next month, put $100 next month, and then just keep repeating that process. Because the more money that you have in the stock market, the more money that you're gonna make, right? And if you're waiting, to buy in, to invest in the stock market, don't wait. Do it now, because you're not gonna time the market. That's impossible. God Himself can even time the market. Like, nobody can time the market. That there isn't a right time to buy in. There's just not. There's a saying out there that says, time in the market beats timing the market, because the amount of time that you have in the market outbeats, and you're gonna make so much more money than if you're trying to time the market. So you're thinking about starting and invest in the stock market, start today. Start right now. Don't wait until I'm gonna go ahead and wait a week from now to see how the stock market is. No. Invest right now if you have the intentions to, and you done your research, stuff like that. And then if you follow those steps, reinvest your money, invest as early as possible. Don't follow trends. If people are telling you to buy a stupid stock, don't listen to them. Only buy stocks or ETFs that you believe in and that you think that stock can succeed. So only purchase stocks that you believe in and that you that you believe in them and that you think that they can succeed. So yeah. So that's just a little basic step-to-step tutorial. There's obviously more to it, but I just want to give you guys like the basics of it all. So yeah, thank you for watching my video, and yeah.